Hey guys, thanks for joining me here today. If you're new, my name is Brittany, and if you are not, welcome back. Today I'm sharing an Azure Standard Haul with you today, and if you're unfamiliar, that's basically a co-op program that we are a part of and love and enjoy. So if that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching. So something that I find a little bit challenging about Azure Standard is not really knowing where to start. When I first did my first order, I was like, what do I search for? Like, I didn't know really where to begin for whatever reason, because when I go to the store, I don't have a problem throwing things into my cart. But when I do any kind of online pickup, it gets a little overwhelming because I'm like, oh, what do I get? I know I need things, but I'm not really sure. And I think that actually is a really good thing, because I am not just going in there trying to throw things in my cart because they look good, because a lot of times that can be what happens if you don't come there for a reason and a purpose. So I've slowly gotten my list of things that I like to order, and I enjoy ordering different Azure Standard hauls and see things that we already currently buy at the store, but that I could definitely be buying through Azure Standard and would prefer to. So it has really helped to watch those videos. So I hope this one will help you today, give you some ideas with what you can purchase for your family. Alright, so this is everything today. I am excited to share this with you. I always look forward to our Azure Standard order because we get so many goodies in here. And we definitely do budget differently for each month with Azure Standard. Some months I'll have more to spend on an order than others. We never do these huge hauls because we honestly can't budget for that much in one month and still get everything else we need to get in the month. So these are items that we love, and I will get bulk versions of them, and then the next month I will allot for other bulk items that we need to stock up on, because for instance, this huge thing of cheese will last us more than a month as long as my kids don't get a hold of it. So we can do that and then spend on something else next month that we budget for. So I do want to start out right away letting you know I am not sponsored by Azure Standard in any way. I have a link that I'll put in the description that I believe gives you a like $25 off or something. I'm not sure, but I'm not being sponsored in any way. So these are just my honest opinions. I just love Azure Standard and I want to share it with you. Okay, so let's get into it. So I waxed poetically about these last time, so I won't do that again, but these are incredible raisins. We actually ran out of our raisins this last month, and I forgot to put them on our order. So we had to get regular old raisins from Aldi. And my kids are so spoiled now. They're like, oh no, Mama, I don't want these. So we suffered through and we finished. And now we are back to our delicious raisins. They will be thrilled to know we got those. And then I got some cacao powder. We have been getting it through Amazon to get a better quality of it than I can get at the store. And for whatever reason, I didn't think to order it through Azure Standard. So we've been paying more than we really needed to. I just didn't have like another option that I realized that I had. So now that we are getting it through here, we will continue getting it through here. And I can get so much more for the same amount of money. So we use this in our oatmeal. My kids love chocolate oatmeal for some reason. We make a lot of chocolate milk. We'll occasionally use it in different desserts and stuff. So we actually go through a lot of this, and it's really good for us. So enjoy that. And then here, this plain old salt. If you are new to scratch cooking, then you may not know yet, but you will use a ton of salt. And not because we love just eating salty things, which we kind of do, but not like where we only taste salt, but you need a lot of salt to bake and to cook items and make them taste delicious. So we get this in bulk because I go through a lot of it. And then chocolate chips. We actually do not go through these very quickly. It's been quite a while since I got chocolate chips, but they are frequently out of this type. We got it once, and then for several times they didn't have it, so I went ahead and like got the huge bag. So this will get us through for like probably at least 6 months, as long as my kids don't like actually snack on it, which they may. So we like this quality, and I believe it's Costco has a decent option, but we don't actually have a Costco membership. We go when we go with my parents on occasion, but it's not like a reliable source. So not a reliable source. That's not what I meant. But basically we can't go there super often. So I just wanted to get our good quality kind through Azure Standard. So something else that I use a lot of is parchment paper. So I get this in a 3-pack. A lot of times you'll see with Azure Standard, there is one price, and then if you select a different size, the price per ounce or per foot or whatever will be cheaper as you go. So if it's in your budget to get a little bit more and go more of the bulk route, then you're going to save some money. And we use a lot of parchment paper. Even though I reuse it a lot with breads and stuff, we still use it quite a bit because I try to use this more than, tin foil wrap and regular plastic wrap, since it's a little better for us. So we got these stocked up on those. I'll put those on the floor because those make a lot of noise. And then our absolute favorite thing, like I already showed you. Yes, it's a ton of cheese. Yes, we eat it far too quickly, but it is delicious. If you have not tried raw cheddar, you might not want to, because you're gonna not want anything but it. So we got 2 things of that. I'll put that in the fridge in just a minute. And then the exciting things of my order, even more so than cheese for me, are some seeds. So I actually saved some seeds from last year. We got from our marigolds, and we had a Mexican sunflower that my son planted, and it got about 11 or 12 feet. So that was pretty fun. We saved seeds from that. And then I had also gotten some at the end of the season that I just wanted to make sure we had for next year, because I don't always take the time yet, since I haven't gotten to have like a big garden yet. I haven't taken the time to really plan things out and think of all the different things we would want to plant. And so when I saw some seeds that I knew I would want, I'm like, I'm gonna grab those now so that I can remember that for the future. Because if you don't know, seeds don't actually expire. They have to sell them within a year, I believe, because that is just what the industry requires. I'm not really sure, but they will still bloom and they will still be fine. So we went ahead and got those, and I added some. Sadly, 2 of my packets were not included. They did not have enough to send me, I guess. Usually seeds are pretty reliable to come in the mail, but anyway, we've got the sugar snap seeds that did not come. My son loves to snack on those, and so I would love to be able to plant some. So we may have to try to get that the next order, or just get something locally. And then a wildflower mix. I would really love to have that in our yard. So we will try for those next month. But the ones that I did get were purple giant zinnia seed. Okay, so sorry, slight change of scenery. I have to get this done before my children come in there. Whew, things going on outside where I'm just not even looking. Anyway, so purple, what was it? Echinacea, purple echinacea. Got that, and then dwarf grace sugar snow peas. I've never had them. But it says they produce beautiful purple blossoms that turn into pale green pods. that are stringless and fiber free. That sounds perfect. I love peas. And I want like a couple of veggie items this time. We've only ever really done green peppers and my marigolds. What else did we do? Did tomatoes, but got them in too late. And so at the end of the season, they all started coming out and then they died because it was cold. I feel like there's something else. Oh, well, basil and thyme and rosemary. So we've had different herbs and stuff, but I actually want some vegetables because that is something about scratch cooking that I have found this year. We kind of get sick of the same things. At the store, you just don't have a lot of variety. So we end up doing potatoes, sweet potatoes, carrots, celery, you know, some of your usual things, which we love, don't get me wrong, but I'd love to throw some variety in there. So hoping for that this season. And let's see what else. Finally, lettuce, butter lettuce. Have you guys had butter lettuce? I remember the first time I had butter lettuce, I was like, why have I ever had any other lettuce but butter lettuce? But it's kind of expensive. Like you can go through a whole head of it in one salad. And I'm craving salads, so I'm super excited about that. Hopefully that will work out. I know I'm going to need to get it in the ground kind of early, I think. I'll probably save some for later in the season. I haven't done all my research on these yet. But from what I remember, I need to kind of get these in, enjoy them, because they aren't going to last in my hot heat come summertime. So may reserve some and do some in the fall for a fall garden if it's going well. I don't know. So we'll see. Their cool tip, once you start purchasing from Azure Standard, there is a spot that's fairly new from what I remember. They didn't have it when I first started. That says products you've ordered. And that is so helpful because if I am in a hurry and just need to get it in before the cutoff date, I will go to that page, click the different things that I know we were out of, and just not get any newer items that time and not browse through the different areas you can shop. Well, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this Azure Standard haul, and I would love for you to put your favorite products that you enjoy from Azure Standard in the comments so that I know what I need to be adding to our future orders. We'll see you next time, guys.